Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel One Act Language Classes. How are you all? I'm fine over here. Today I've come up with an explanation of a poem, and this poem is from grade 10. The name of the poem is How to Tell Wild Animals. The reason behind bringing up all these videos is that recently the CBSE board announced the starting date of this year's board examination. It's 15th of February and the time is very less and syllabus is actually too vast for the students because from the last 2 years students are simply out of habit of studying a lot of syllabus, and the pattern is again the same as the old times. So I thought that we must start with the syllabus now so that it would help every student to get a better understanding of all the chapters and the poetries along with the rhyme schemes, the poetic devices and everything else. So the first poem that I'm going to start with is How to Tell Wild Animals. The poet of this poetry is Caroline Wells. She was an amazing writer, an amazing expresser of different humorous emotions, and in this poem she has expressed about wild animals in such a way that it gets humorous as well as mysterious in some parts. Caroline Wells was known for her mysterious works in the field of writing and poetry, and she has given many famous works as well to the world of readers. So let's begin. You will see each and every stanza on the screen. I will be reading the whole stanza, and after that we will be discussing the meaning behind the lines and the meanings for the words which you might find difficult to understand. Okay. If ever you should go by chance to jungles in the east, and if there should to you advance a large and tawny beast, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know it is the Asian lion. If ever you should go by chance to jungles in the east. Here the poet is telling the readers that if by chance we go to the jungles in the eastern part of the world, and वहाँ पे if by chance there should to you advance a large and tawny beast, and by chance if we come across an animal which is very large and tawny in color, TAWNY, the meaning of this word is a yellowish brown color. So if we talk about lions, what is the color of the skin of a lion? Yes, it's brownish and a mixture of yellowish, certainly. And that color has been defined by using this word, tawny. So we are being told that if we go to the jungles in the east, and if by chance we come across a very large and tawny beast, if he roars at you as you are dying, you will know it is the Asian lion. And when that lion will roar at us, जब वो हमारी तरफ दहाड़ेगा, we will be dying by that roar. हमें ये बताया जा रहा है कि उसकी दहाड़ इतनी पावरफुल होगी that we will die by that itself. And at that moment we will realize that it is none other than the Asian lion. So here in this stanza, as you can see, the poet is trying to explain the appearance of a lion, of an Asian lion, in a very humorous and a very dark way. She's saying that when we will hear the roar of the lion, we will die by the roar itself. The lion doesn't even need to attack us or kill us. We will simply die by hearing its roar. So that is a symbolization of the power and the danger that the Asian lion comes with. Now let's move on to the next stanza. Or if some time when roaming round, a noble wild beast greets you. With black stripes on a yellow ground, just notice if he eats you. This simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to discern. In this stanza, the poet is talking about another wild animal which is ferocious. Ferocious means very dangerous, very powerful, and very dreadful. The animal is the Bengal tiger. You all must have seen pictures of Bengal tiger. Many of you must have seen it in person as well. Bengal tiger is one of the most powerful hunters out there, and every human being is afraid of it, and every human being would not like to encounter a Bengal tiger. So she is explaining the personality and the appearance of a Bengal tiger. She's saying to the readers that if by chance we are just wandering around in the forest and we come across an animal, now here she's saying that a noble wild beast greets you. Noble means of a very high class. बहुत ही हाई फाई क्लास के जो भी लोग होते हैं उन्हें हम लोग नोबल बोलते हैं. यहाँ पे बंगाल टाइगर को नोबल बोला गया है बिकॉज द स्टेटस ऑफ बंगाल टाइगर इज वेरी प्रेस्टिजियस. And she's saying that a noble wild beast greets you. जब एक बहुत ही नोबल और एक बहुत ही वाइल्ड बीस्ट आपको ग्रीट करेगा, आपसे मिलेगा आके, with black stripes on a yellow ground. बंगाल टाइगर की अपीयरेंस को डिस्क्राइब किया गया है यहाँ पे. ब्लैक स्ट्राइप्स होते हैं टाइगर की बॉडी पे और स्किन का कलर येलोइश एंड ऑरेंजिश काइंड ऑफ अ थिंग, काइंड ऑफ अ कलर होता है उसका. So those black stripes and those yellow ground clearly tell us that it is none other than the Bengal tiger. And when she tells that we have to keep in mind when the tiger is eating us, the simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to discern. अगर वो आपको खाए तो ये बात आपको समझनी है that it is the Bengal tiger to discern. Discern का मतलब होता है recognize, पहचानना. तो आप ये बात पहचान लें, अच्छे से समझ लें ये बात कि अगर वो आपको खा रहा है, that means that it is none other than the Bengal tiger. Now let's move on to the next stanza. If strolling forth a beast you view, whose hide with spots is peppered, as soon as he has leapt on you, you will know it is the leopard. 'Twill do no good to roar with pain, he will only leap and leap again. So here the poet is telling us about the leopard. If strolling forth, strolling means walking casually and forth means forward. So she's saying that when we are just casually walking forwards, a beast you view, and we see a beast whose hide with spots is peppered. जिसकी skin, hide means skin, जिसकी skin पे spots हैं like pepper. Peppers आप जानते होंगे, salt and pepper. तो वहीं ब्लैक स्पॉट्स होते हैं ना लेपर्ड की स्किन पे. सो दोज स्पॉट्स आर बीइंग कॉल्ड एज पेपर्ड. सो शी इज सेइंग दैट व्हेन वी आर वॉकिंग कैजुअली इन द जंगल एंड वी सी अ बीस्ट whose skin is peppered with spots, as soon as he has leapt on you, and the moment leopard leaps on us, यहाँ पे leapt जो word लिखा है that is misspelled intentionally just to make it rhyme with the other lines. Leapt is actually L-E-A-P-T and leapt का मतलब होता है छलांग मारना. So she's saying that when the animal has leapt on you, जब वो आपके ऊपर छलांग मार चुका है, you will know it is the leopard. Then you will realize that it is leopard. 'Twill do no good to roar with pain. Here, twill, T-W-I-L-L. It is not twill, it's it will. When you say it will, fluently, it sounds like 12. She's saying that when you will scream in pain, roar means screaming here. She's saying that when you will scream in pain, that screaming would not help you at all. It would only make the animal more angry and he would leap on you again and again. Next stanza. If when you are walking round your yard, you meet a creature there who hugs you very, very hard, be sure it is a bear. If you have any doubts, I guess he will give you just one more caress. In this stanza, the poet is telling us about another wild creature with a lots of power, bear. Bear. I know many of you pronounce this word as beer, but no, this is not beer, it's bear. Now, she's telling us that when you are walking around your yard, yard means the backyard or the lawn area of any house. So she's saying when you are walking in the back area of your house, you meet a creature there. तुम वहां एक creature से मिलते हो who hugs you very, very hard. और जो आपको गले लगाता है बहुत ज़्यादा hard. So here again it is in a very humorous way that she is describing the power of this animal. As we all know, कोई भी भालू आपको गले नहीं लगाएगा आके. He would only attack you. And it would never hug you, it would only attack you and try to kill you. But the poet is trying to explain the power of the bear in a very humorous way, in a very dark way again. Who hugs you very, very hard, be sure it is a bear. So, if the creature tries to hug you very hard, you must realize that it is a bear. If you have any doubts, I guess, and she's saying that अगर इसके बाद भी कोई doubt रह जाता है मन में, I guess he will give you just one more caress. She's saying that if you are having any doubts in your mind, even after that, the bear would give you just one more caress. Caress means a very gentle, a very soft touch, which a bear would never give to you. He would only attack you, kill you, dismantle your body, and whatnot. Now, the next stanza. Though to distinguish beasts of prey, a novice might nonplus. The crocodile you always may tell from the hyena thus. Hyenas come with merry smiles, but if they weep, they are crocodiles. Yet again, the poet is being very funny and humorous in this stanza as well. Here she is telling us how to differentiate between different wild animals. Here she is talking about two different animals. One is the hyenas. Hyenas की picture आपको यहाँ या यहाँ देखने को मिल जाएगी. And the other one is the crocodile. Crocodile आप सब जानते होंगे, मगरमच्छ. So, hyenas and crocodiles, इनके बीच में difference कैसे करना है, यहाँ पे हमें ये बताया जा रहा है. She is saying that though to distinguish beasts of prey, a novice might nonplus. जब बात आती है दो beasts के बीच में difference करने की, तो एक नौसिखिया, novice means जो इंसान नया होता है किसी भी काम में, he is called a novice. She's saying that a novice might nonplus. Nonplus means get confused. She's saying that when it comes to differentiate between two wild animals, a new person might get confused. The crocodile you always may tell from the hyena thus. वो कहती हैं कि शायद से पॉसिबल है एक नए इंसान के लिए क्रोकोडाइल और हाइना में फर्क करना मुश्किल हो जाए. तो वो हमारी हेल्प कर रही है यहाँ पे. She's telling us that hyenas come with merry smiles. She's saying that hyenas की एक बहुत ही बढ़िया सी स्माइल होती है उनके फेस पे. But if they weep, they are crocodiles. लेकिन अगर वो एनिमल रोता हुआ दिखे, then that is not a hyena, that is a crocodile. So Basically, hyenas don't smile, but the face cut of that animal looks in a certain way that you would think that he or she or it is smiling. On the other hand, the crocodiles always weep. No, they don't. But आपने सुना होगा एक हिंदी में भी कहावत है मगरमच्छ के आंसू. Because crocodiles always live in the water, that's why it is assumed that they are always crying. So here, in this way, she's differentiating between both the animals. One is the hyenas. Also, इस word को hyena बहुत लोग पढ़ते हैं. It's not hyena, it's hyena. And the second animal is the crocodile. Now, the next stanza. The true chameleon is small, a lizard sort of thing. He hasn't any ears at all and not a single wing. If there is nothing on the tree, 'tis the chameleon you see. In this stanza, the poet is describing another reptile which is quite dangerous in many cases, and it is the chameleon. बहुत से लोग इसको chameleon बोलते हैं, I guess, but the correct way to say this word is chameleon. She is describing it in such way. She's saying that the true chameleon is small. जो एक सच्चा chameleon होता है वो बहुत ही छोटा होता है साइज में. A lizard sort of thing, very similar to a lizard, छिपकली. He hasn't any ears at all. उसके कान नहीं होते बिल्कुल भी. And not a single wing, और ना ही उसके पंख होते हैं. If there is nothing on the tree, अगर पेड़ पे आपको कुछ ना दिखे, 'tis the chameleon you see. तो समझ जाना कि आप एक chameleon को ही देख रहे हैं. Because why is she saying that? Because आप सबको पता होगा that chameleon can change the color of their bodies according to the environment, according to their surroundings. So if you think that there is nothing on the tree, don't be so sure, because there would be a chameleon for sure. Alright, so that was the poem How to Tell Wild Animals. We read about different descriptions in a very humorous and dark way about different wild animals. We read about the Asian lion, the Bengal tiger, bear, crocodiles, hyenas and the chameleon. I hope आप सबको समझ में आया होगा अच्छे से. And one more thing, such videos will be now regular on this channel. We will be covering the whole syllabus of 10th, 12th, also 9th and 11th, but the priority would be the 10th and 12th students, because you have your boards examination very soon. It's just, I guess, 3 to 4 months left. It's October. You just have 3 to 4 months to prepare the whole syllabus, and the syllabus is quite too vast. So all the best to everyone. Start the preparations, be consistent with your studies, and you will be getting regular videos about each and every chapter with the detailed explanation. I would not be coming up only with the poetries. I will also be coming up with all the prose chapters, all the dramas, all the plays, each and every detail about every character, the whole storyline and the whole summary on a regular basis. So please stay tuned to this channel, and if you want something else, if you want the explanations to be in Hindi more, please let me know in the comment section. I would make sure that I explain each and everything in Hindi as well, along with the English explanation. The channel is for you guys after all, and I believe that learning becomes easier when it is being served to you the way you like it. Also, I will be coming up with another video on the same poetry that we discussed today. उस वीडियो में मैं आपको बताऊंगा इस पोएम में यूज की गई सारी राइम स्कीम्स और सारे पोएटिक डिवाइसेस के बारे में. जो भी लोग नहीं जानते हैं कि पोएटिक डिवाइसेस क्या होते हैं, आई विल बी एक्सप्लेनिंग इन डिटेल अबाउट ईच एंड एवरीथिंग, एंड वी विल सी कि कौन कौन से पोएटिक डिवाइसेस इस पोएम में यूज हुए हैं, एंड उन पोएटिक डिवाइसेस का एक्चुअल यूज क्यों करना होता है, एंड कहाँ पे किया जाता है. ऑल्सो प्लीज स्टे ट्यून टू द चैनल बिकॉज रेगुलर वीडियोज आएंगे सिलेबस के ऊपर, अलग अलग चैप्टर्स के ऊपर. तो मेक श्योर यू डोंट मिस आउट ऑन एनी वीडियो. Also, please, if you like this video, do like and share with your friends, with your family, and to all the grade 10 students. All the best. Au revoir.